What's up guys? I'm Jana Breslin. Welcome back to my channel and my series on luxury and unbelievable lifestyles, where I take you to the most insane destinations and showcase incredible lifestyles all around the globe. Welcome to Joshua Tree, California, a place known for surreal landscapes, cosmic energy, and an unmistakable sense of wild serenity. But this isn't just any trip to the desert. This is Lost Moon Ranch, a multi-million-dollar 40-acre Moroccan-inspired villa in the middle of nowhere that brings 5-star luxury to the raw beauty of the high desert. The property has 2 private hiking trails and a 70s disco airplane hangar, incredibly scenic views, and even an outdoor shower in the boulders. This place is straight out of a dream, but that's not all. Join me as I explore this hidden gem in the desert. This 3,600 square foot villa offers a tranquil and adventurous getaway for up to 8 guests with 4 bedrooms and 3 baths. Well, 3 inside. Wow. This room is absolutely stunning. You could clearly see that there's a stark contrast between the entryway walls and these walls here. This design and craftsmanship is extremely detailed, and actually the coloring is quite unique. Very neutral tones, but it's extremely warm and inviting, something that I personally find a pleasure to look at. I love this room, but wait until you see the next one. Welcome to the kitchen. Now, for a property that is meant to host so many people, this is actually an extremely tiny kitchen. I could imagine you could really only fit about 4 people in here somewhat comfortably. And interestingly enough, there's this huge pillar in the middle of the whole kitchen, which kind of makes it a little bit more closed off, a little bit darker and less spacious and open. So that's actually the first thing that I would probably take out if I were to invest more dollars into a property like this. The kitchen's cute, but it's not my favorite room in the house. Let me show you what is. This home has a secret. This might look like a closet, but it's actually a door. But where does this door lead? Let's go find out. Wow. What a beautiful pink adobe wall. It's almost like this was made for a little girl, but the little girl in me is just screaming inside. This is so cute. And check out this beautiful organ. I wonder if it works. I'm gonna play you the only song I know how to play. Mary had a little lamb, right? Jana had a little steak. Now, this one might be a fun room, but let me show you the next. On to the next room. But before I do, like I said, there is some very interesting art pieces around here. She looks happy. Welcome to the living room. Now, this is probably one of my favorite rooms of the house. You can see that there are so many windows in here that allow for a ton of natural light to come in. We've got these ivory colored couches that really have some character to them, I've got to be honest, but they really fit with the aesthetic of this room. And there's obviously a ton of unique features in here. We've got some statement pieces I've got to show you. Now, firstly, we've got this Joshua tree, right? And I'm a huge fan of bringing nature indoors, but I can't help but wonder, is this just a statement piece, or is it actually a structure that's holding up the roof? I do not know. And then my friend here, you know, I do have to say, he's not that obedient. He just doesn't really respect my commands, so I will not be giving him a treat later. And then, bongos. Look at this. We've got art, statement pieces, bongos. This really is a unique mixture of art and history and religion and just statement pieces and so many things here that just make you think, does this work? And initially, it kind of almost looks like a lot of different things, but I can't help but just think that I actually do kind of really like it. It stands out, it's unique, but It works. Now, next to the living room here, we've got this very cute library and kind of sitting nook area. This seems perfect for like just a coffee morning, slow coffee morning, which I can appreciate. Now, all of these artifacts and designs here, it is just so eye-catching. I can't help but think this is quite literally a property that also doubles as an art museum. And you'll see throughout the house, there are just tons of little knickknacks and artifacts and history pieces that you can't help but wonder, where does all of this come from? And it kind of makes me want to go rummage outside and see if I can find anything else myself. And even a record player. Look at that. Okay, naturally, I have to try out this record player here. So what better than Tchaikovsky? Let's see if I can actually do this right. I've got to admit, I have never actually played a record on a record player previously, so we're gonna see if I can do this right the first time. I don't know where to go.
At the top.
Okay. Even if this was a trademark issue, I think it would be okay because you quite literally can't even make it out. This is cool though. Music. Before showing you the best parts of the property, the master bedroom and bathroom, I took a quick break for some fresh air. I sat outside with my daylight computer, a blue light free device I use everywhere I travel. It's also what I read on at night before bed to protect my sleep and circadian rhythm. All right, it's time to go hiking. Now what I'm about to show you next is one of the most unbelievable and standout parts of the property, the secret cave. I just finished one of these hikes. Look what I found. Oh my gosh, this place is incredible. I wonder who comes here and what do they do? There are candles everywhere and just these figurines and artifacts. I mean, it looks incredibly spiritual and just a very special place. I really can't help but think, what do people do in here? Not a bad view though. This cave is absolutely nuts, but I've only got a short amount of time here. So on to the next location. Now check this place out. This yoga deck is totally calling my name. It's so immersed into nature, and what I love a lot about this property is that nothing is incredibly flashy or outlandish and just like extravagant. Everything blends into nature and it just makes you feel like you're a part of it. I love this deck. I'm gonna have a hard time leaving this part. But what's a girl to do after she's been hiking and working out? She's got to rinse off in a shower. Now, right off the yoga deck with the cowboy pool, we've got this outdoor bar, but right behind me is this concrete structure with glass bottles inlaid into it, along with this incredibly beautiful tree trunk that's growing out of it. But the coolest part is not what's on the outside, it's what's inside. Oh, wow. Oh, I'm excited for this. Since this is in the middle of nowhere, I thought this water was going to be cold, but this is actually extremely warm. It's heated by solar thermal, something that I would love to have on my Tennessee property. My motto is GTF outside, and this is absolutely the perfect way to do it. Shower outside in nature. Now that I've hiked, worked out, had a shower, it's time for my favorite morning ritual, my immortal shot. That's how the morning's done. Bartender not included here at Lost Moon Ranch. All right, we're gonna take a quick break from inside and I'm gonna show you the coolest thing I've ever seen. Check this out. Oh my gosh. Who knew the desert had its own disco? I feel like I just fell into another dimension and I'm here for it. This hangar is so cool. I need to come back tonight and have a dance party. But before I do, there's one last room I need to show you on this property, and I saved the best for last. It's time to check out the master suite, and first stop, the bathroom. Oh my gosh. I almost can't believe my eyes. This bathroom is probably one of the most gorgeous and scenic views I have ever seen. Take a look at this. This tub with this vibe and these views, you know I'm getting in that later. This is the master bedroom. Look at this incredible view. Can you imagine waking up like this every single morning? You have 180-degree panoramic views of the entire Joshua Tree Valley. This is just absolutely stunning. Now, usually my favorite part of the morning is waking up so I can go get my coffee. But in this room, I kind of need coffee to come to me so I can enjoy that cup while watching and looking at this incredible view. I cannot wait to go to bed here tonight. But first, it's disco time. I cannot wait to go to bed here tonight. Now that was a fun night. I loved having my friends out here with me. This was actually a small birthday getaway for myself, and I loved that they celebrated at Lost Moon Ranch with me. After a restful night's sleep, I enjoyed coffee in bed and just couldn't leave this place without trying out this gorgeous Moroccan-inspired tub. This just might be the best bathtub of all time. All right, guys, now it's time for the final Lost Moon Ranch review. Let's break it down. Number 1, location, 9 out of 10. Joshua Tree is a magical destination, close enough to civilization for convenience, but far enough away that you feel completely disconnected. The drive here, stunning. The only reason I'm docking a point is because if you're flying in, you'll have to rent a car and drive from Palm Springs or LA. Not a deal breaker, but something to consider. Number 2, vibe, the wow factor. 10 out of 10. This place is unbelievable. From the Moroccan-inspired design to the insane stargazing views, every single detail feels intentional. You don't just stay here, you experience it. It's cinematic, it's otherworldly, and it feels like you've stepped into a dream. Number 3, amenities and comfort, 7 out of 10. Okay, real talk. I love this house, but if there's one thing I'd change, it's the kitchen. When I travel, I actually love cooking at home, and since this place is far enough from restaurants, I really wanted a chef's kitchen vibe. Instead, it's kinda meh. Is it fine? Yes. But is it what this property deserves? No. And that's why I had to knock down the score. Number 4, experience and activities, 10 out of 10. This isn't just a place to stay, it's a place to explore. Whether it's sunset hikes, late night stargazing, throwing a full-blown disco party in the Airplane Hangar, or showering in a rock-walled outdoor shower under the stars, there is no shortage of unforgettable moments here. You're never bored, you're never wishing for more. It's the perfect mix of adventure and indulgence. Number 5, privacy and serenity, 10 out of 10. If you're looking for peace, this is it. 40 acres of untouched desert, no neighbors, no noise, just you, nature, and pure tranquility. It's the kind of silence you don't just hear, you feel. So, my final rating for Lost Moon Ranch, a 9 out of 10. The only thing holding it back is the kitchen, but everything else is absolutely next level. This is a property that doesn't give you a vacation, it redefines what desert living can be. If you're looking for a one-of-a-kind, luxurious escape in the desert, this is the one. Lost Moon Ranch isn't a place to stay, it's a place to experience. It's where you can be one with nature without sacrificing comfort. It's where you can wake up to silence. It's where you can watch the stars without the city lights stealing the show. It's where luxury and the wild meet perfectly in the middle. When I think freedom, this is it, and I don't want to leave. So if you're looking for the ultimate desert escape, this is it. All right, guys, you know the drill. If you appreciate this content, be sure to give this video a like and subscribe for future Earn Your Freedom content. And until the next video, get the fuck outside.